agrarian economy. Indian economy is agro-based economy. Majority, okay, from the independence, since independence of India, predominance of agriculture sector, predominance of agriculture sector, is another important characteristic feature of a developing country like India. Okay, majority of the population, since independence of India, agriculture sector played a vital role in our economy. Agriculture sector played a vital role in our Indian economy. Okay, more than 51% of the population in our country, okay, depends on agriculture sector for their employment. But means, okay, this much of population, this percentage of population, okay, depends on agriculture sector, but their contribution to the GDP, okay, only 13.9% to the GDP. The contribution, though more percentage of population depends on agriculture sector for their livelihood, but their contribution to the GDP is only 13.9%. Okay, that means the people who are in agriculture sector, their income levels is very low level of income in the agriculture sector. At the same time, the size of agriculture land is very low. That means, okay, size of agriculture land, okay, very low. Size of land is because high pressure of the high population, pressure on land, the fragmentation of the lands, the very small size of land holding, size of land is very low. Okay, from this low size of small size of land holding, okay, they are unable to, okay, implement the advanced technologies. They are implementing the primitive methods, outdated old methods in different agriculture activities. Small size of land holdings, majority of the farmers in our country, marginal and small farmers. These marginal and small farmers are unable to get the proper income from their agriculture operations, from their agriculture production. Okay, low productivity, what we observed, the productivity is very low in the case of agriculture sector. Though more percentage of population depending on agriculture sector, okay, 51% of people get their employment from agriculture sector, but their income is very low. Okay, that means only 13.9% contribution to the GDP from the agriculture sector. The size of the land holdings also very small. That means high population put pressure on land. The land divided into small, fragmentation of land holding, divided into small pieces. From these small pieces, the farmers are unable to produce more productivity, more output. They are unable to implement the advanced technology. Still now, okay, in our agriculture operations, we are using the outdated methods and primitive methods. That's why low productivity, low income. So another, okay, we observe the conditions of the people who are engaging in agriculture sector. That's why, okay, predominance of agriculture sector is another important characteristic features of developing country. But in the case of developed countries, very few percentage of people engaging in agriculture sector. Their industrial sector and service sector, okay, played a vital role. Okay, another important characteristic features is income inequalities. Another important characteristic features of developing countries, income inequalities. Since independence India, we observe the income inequalities and regional imbalances, social discrimination our Indian economy. Income inequalities. Okay, another important, income inequalities. Is another important characteristic features of okay, Indian economy, developing economy like India. That means, okay, more percentage of people in our country is poor people and very less are rich category, comes under the rich category. That means in our country, okay, majority depends on agriculture sector. The classify the farmers, small, marginal, medium and large farmers. The ratio of large farmers, the rate of large farmers in our country is a very few percentage, less percentage, but size of the land in their hands is very high. Size of the land, okay. Large farmers, a few percentage of large farmers enjoying the big size of land holdings in our country, and major portion, more percentage of small and small and marginal farmers having less percentage of land in their hand, a small piece of land in their hands. Their income is very low from this small piece of land, but large farmers, in the case of they are enjoying from the agriculture sector, they are earning more income from agriculture sector because they can implement the proper advanced technologies methods in agriculture sector due to this okay, big size of land holdings. Okay. At the same time, these large farmers put their investment in different sectors also. Okay, they are able to save more money in the banks, and banks also providing more loans to these large farmers. These large farmers sometimes may convert into the okay, industrialists also, okay, in producers also, entrepreneurs, okay, they put their investment in different sectors. Okay, this leads to the income inequalities. Okay, poor remaining poor, but large farmers and big farmers are okay, getting more income from agriculture sector. They are putting their investment in different areas. This leads to the income inequalities. At the same time, the wealth of the nations is not equally distributed among the all people in the country. The distribution of income of the country, the distribution of wealth of the country not equally distributed among the people in the country. Due to this inequalities in the income distribution, inequalities in the wealth distribution, this leads to the okay, income inequalities, and regional imbalances sometimes also leads to the regional imbalances. So, that is why income inequalities is also one of the important character feature of developing country. Due to this small and marginal farmers are more in our country, but the land in their hands is very small piece of lands. But in the case of large farmers, the size of the land holdings is very high. Okay, they can able to save more, earn more money from the agriculture. They can save more money in the banks and other financial institutions. That means they are able to put their investment in other sectors also. This leads to the income inequality. Due to the unequal distribution of income among the people, unequal distribution of wealth of the nation among the people leads to the income inequalities. That is why income inequality is also one of the important character features of developing countries. Next, another important character feature of developing country, okay, that is low quality of life. Low quality of life. Already we discussed high population, high density of population, unemployment is very high, poverty leads to the poverty. Whenever there is a poverty, we can understand the conditions of the quality of the life of the people in the economy. That is low quality of life is another important feature of developing country. Low quality of life. Low quality of life means standard of living conditions of the people. That means they are unable to get the safe drinking water. Safe drinking water. Another education facilities, education, health facilities, sanitation facilities. Okay, due to lack of sufficient income, these are the minimum needs. That means, but what we can nutritious food, quality of things which are essential to lead the decent life. Okay, due to lack of low income, poverty, okay, they are unable to get the minimum needs, minimum facilities. That means no safe drinking water facilities, no proper education and health facilities, no proper sanitation facilities. They are unable to get the good nutritious food. Okay, it leads to the illness. Okay, okay, that's why, that means other things which are essential to lead the decent and dignified life. Okay, okay, they are unable to get this one due to lack of sufficient income. At the same time, in the case of developing economy, they allot less percentage of money in the budget for providing all these days. Nowadays, rapid growth of economy is okay, in our Indian economy is rapidly increasing. Okay, Indian government, Indian economy is also focused on the providing minimum basic amenities to the people through different schemes. But what we observed, the quality of life of the people when compared to the developed countries. That means developed countries people's per capita income is very high. They are able to get the more facilities, they are able to get the good quality of things, good quality of amenities. But in the case of developing countries, the low level of per capita income of the due to this low level of per capita income, they are unable to get the minimum basic amenities. That's why the quality of life of the people in the developing economy is very low. This is one of the important character features of developing economy like India. Technological backwardness, another important one. Technological backwardness is another important character feature of developing countries. Technologically backward. Till now, we are utilizing primitive methods, outdated methods in different activities. Technological backwardness due to lack of proper capital formation, scarcity of capital. Okay, at the same time, okay, we are unable to put our investment properly in the different sector. Okay, till now we are utilizing the low technology. Okay, we are unable to introduce the high advanced technology in different operations, agriculture operations. What we observe in our Indian economy, in the agriculture operations, we are utilizing the primitive, old and outdated method. Very few percentage of people in the country implementing the high technology, advanced technology in different operations due to lack of scarcity of capital. Scarcity of capital is one of the main basic reason for low technological development. Scarcity of capital, okay, one of the basic reason cause for scarcity of the capital, one of the basic reason for technical backwardness. Till now we are utilizing outdated methods or primitive methods in the agriculture operation. Primitive methods, because if we introduce the advanced technologies for different agriculture operations, majority of the agriculture activities, labor intensity agriculture operations in our country. So, if we introduce the technology, so some of the people lost their jobs also, their income also. That's why some of the unions also opposing introducing the technology in different operations, because high population. If we introduce the technology, some portion of the people are lost their jobs. So that's why one of the reason we are unable to introduce technology in different areas in the economy. So primitive methods are using in the agriculture sector. So this utilizing of primitive methods on one side, one advanced technology on the other side. If you observe the Indian economy, northern India, southern India, in the Rayalaseema, coastal Andhra, the Rayalaseema backward regions when compared to the coastal Andhra regions. Why? Because means there is a sufficient water, drink, irrigation facilities, and the size of the land is very high. People are utilizing and implementation of high advanced technological activities in the agriculture operations. But in the case of Rayalaseema, majority of the agriculture land depends on the rains due to lack of proper irrigation facilities, due to lack of proper what we call that one proper income to the people in Rayalaseema region when compared to the Costa region and Rayalaseema region. That means one region is implementing high advanced technology in different operations, another side implementing old and outdated primitive method on the other side. That means both existence of these primitive old methods and advanced technological methods side by side, that type of economy what we call dual economy. What we call that one? Dual economy. So that means technological backwardness is also one of the important reason, one of the important character feature of developing economy. Another one, dual economy. What is dual economy? Dual economy. Dual economy in different areas: financial dual economy, socialism dual economy, technological dual economy. Both advanced or modern or technological development, technological implementation, technology, advanced, modern and technological development on the one side or another side, okay, old, outdated and primitive methods exist side by side, that type of economy we call dual economy. Advanced technological development on one side, on the other side old and primitive methods are implementing, utilizing different areas, different sector, that type of economy what we call dual economy. We observe this type of character features in the same state of two regions or northern portion, southern portion of our country. Northern region high developed when compared to the southern regions of our country. At the same time, the Andhra Pradesh, when compared to the Rayalaseema region, the coastal Andhra high developed both in agriculture, industrial and service sector when compared to the Rayalaseema region. This type of advanced methods and advanced technology on one region, on the other side, okay, old and outdated methods on the other side exist side by side. This type of dualism, advanced development, technological, modern methods, modern technology, advanced technology on the one side, and another side old and primitive methods are utilizing different operations. This type of character features exist side by side. What we call that type of economy is a dual economy. What we call that one? Dual economy. So dual economy is also one of the important character features of a developing country like India. Another important one, price instability. The last and okay character features is price instability. Price instability is another important character features of developing country. What is price instability? Due to lack of effective demand and shortage of supply of production, shortage of production or lack of effective demand, okay, there is a price instability leads to the inflation. What is price instability? Price instability leads to the inflation. What is inflation? Continuously fluctuating the prices of goods and services is called inflation. We observe this type of character features in the developing economy. At the same time, instability in the politics also, instability in the politics also leads to the this price instability. Politically, there is no strong government, there is no sufficient majority of the government, leads to the price instability. Fluctuations in the prices of goods and services is called inflation. Lack of proper effective demand or shortage of food production, all this leads to the price instability. So price instability is the another important character features of developing economy like India. These are the general character features of developing economy like India. Okay, now we are going to discuss briefly one by one. What are the main character features of developing economy? Number one, come on, low per capita income. Number two, scarcity of capital. Number three, demographic characteristics. Number four, high density of population. Number four, high unemployment. Number six, high incidence of poverty. Another one, predominance of agriculture sector, income inequalities, low quality of life, technological backwardness, dual economy, price instability. These are the characteristic features of developing countries with a special reference to India. Okay, thank you my dear friends.